Over the years, I've received a lot of emails, like at the last minute, saying something like, I've got 3 weeks before this trip, what's the most important thing that I should be doing fitness-wise before I head off to Kilimanjaro or Everest Base Camp or some climb? And honestly, there's probably a lot of people that get through those trips without kind of doing any training, you know, with having very low levels of cardiovascular fitness and having, you know, next to no leg strength. So I guess the thing is that you can get through a lot of those trips without doing much training, but you won't get through a trip like that with a broken ankle or a sprain or a strain or even a bad roll. So probably the most important thing for you to do, honestly, is just to strengthen your ankles. And if you're skiing, hiking, mountaineering, it's a really important thing to have strong ankles. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to take you upstairs onto my rooftop and I'm going to take you through this strengthening routine. If you want to see the whole video, it is listed on my website along with mobility drills and a whole heap of other information. So check out the first link in the description. All right, let's get into it. Okay, the first exercise that we're going to go through is a 3-way calf raise. Now we've got 3 different progressions for this. We're going to start on a flat surface, and basically we're going to be coming up onto the balls of our feet, right up onto our toes, and we're going to be doing loads of reps for this one. So we're starting in that neutral position, then we're going to come out into internal rotation, so toes facing inwards, and we're going to do 10 to 30 reps in each position here, coming right up onto the toes. And then the last way we're going to do it is external rotation, so toes facing out, and again 10 to 30 reps, and that's just on a flat surface. Now I want you to finish every single set of these with a 10-second hold. So we're coming right up onto your tippy toes, hold that for 10 seconds. Now moving on to the next exercise, this one's a little bit more about endurance. This is a single leg hop, so pretty self-explanatory. We're going to find a nice soft surface like carpet, grass, or just a yoga mat, and we're going to hop up and down. We're going for height on one leg, trying to get as much height as we can. We're really working the bottom of the feet here, the plantar fascia, getting it nice and strong and supple, and we're going to be bouncing for anywhere from 20 to 50 or 60 reps on one leg. And you know, the first few reps are pretty easy, but once you're doing 50 and 60, it's starting to get pretty hard, and you'll really feel those calves burning. And it's a great way to strengthen the ankles and start getting some power from our lower body. The next exercise is a single leg balance. Now this is actually a pretty basic exercise. We're going to obviously be barefoot in this exercise on a nice flat surface, and we're going to close our eyes and slowly take the other leg off the ground. See how long you can hold that for. This is really good for overall balance, but you'll feel all those little muscles in the feet switching on when you try this exercise. Praying mantis, this is really about teaching you how to guide your knees into external rotation where we're the strongest. So as you can see, my knees are coming in here. That's in internal rotation. Knees really don't like that position, and so we want to stay away from that as much as possible, and we want to push the knees out externally when we do this exercise. And when you squat, and just about every exercise you do, you want to be pushing your knee out over your second and third toe. So what we're going to do here is train that movement pattern. We're going to groove it over and over again by pushing the knee out laterally in that external position, and we're going to do that on one leg. So this is about both building ankle mobility but also strength, because we're on one leg and we're using our balance. It's about stability in the knee. This is just a great exercise to play with, and yeah, 5 to 8 reps, nice and slow, under control, and just pushing the limits on where your ankle can move, how far you can get into dorsiflexion, and then coming straight back up into a standing position, nice and slow and under control. Okay, your challenge for this video is to get 99 calf raises using that 3-way calf raise technique. So you're going to go 33 neutral, then 33 toes pointing in, and then 33 toes pointing out. But I'm warning you, if you try this today, you probably won't be able to walk for a few days. So this is definitely something that you could build up to. And the more work that it requires to achieve something, the more you'll appreciate it. So don't try and do it today. Do it after 3 weeks of trying this routine 3 times a week. So this relationship between strength and mobility is a tricky one. You kind of had to have both. So if you haven't seen the mobility video, check it out here. I'll link it up and you can go and suss that out. On that video, when I posted it on Facebook, I had a comment from Adrian who said something to the effect of, I feel like I need to rebuild my legs from the calves down. And that's kind of what we're doing in this series. So what we're doing is rebuilding your body from the ground up. We're starting with ankles. So in the Mountain Proof Ankles program that you can get for free in the link in the description. Coming in the next few weeks will be Mountain Proof knees, then Mountain Proof hips. So we're rebuilding from the ground up. And it's a great time to join the channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'll be releasing this stuff over the coming weeks that you can get for free. So next step is to go and check out the whole page on my website with all this information about building Mountain Proof ankles. I'll see you on the summit.